Hey y'all, it's Buffy with Reporter Chicks. We are in Waxahachie, Texas. We're in the historic downtown part. It's beautiful. We're at the OddFellows Lodge. We're going to check out some things that's been going on around here, see if there's any truth to them, and we're going to let you guys know how it goes through the night. We'll be here for a couple hours, and we'll be shooting, giving you updates as we go along.
All right, my name's Don Emmons, and I'm a member of the Waxahachie Lodge, OddFellows Lodge, in Waxahachie, Texas. And this lodge has been here meeting since 1915 in this building. This building was built in the late 1800s. It was originally a bank, and it's been a lodge for almost 100 years. I've been a member since 2000. We have had all kind of activity happen to brothers here, and a few of the Rebeccas have said, our sister lodge have said they've had activity, witnessed activity here. The most startling thing witnessed here was, I witnessed it once. I was in the other room cooking one day on Monday, and I thought it was one of the older lodge members came in to get some coffee. I turned around and nobody was there, and it was a little man, probably about 5'6", and I thought he was getting a cup of coffee. I went back to get something out of the refrigerator, came back, he was gone. About 4 years later, our secretary was up here late after lodge one night, looked up into the anteroom here, and saw an older man with Buddy Holly 50s type glasses on and like old 50s kind of work clothes on. And he said he turned and disappeared. He thought somebody was up here, so he called us. We were all down at the local pub. He called us and said, come back up here, somebody's up here. Let's find out if anybody, come up here and look around so we can find anybody. Well, we got up here, nobody was here. The door had been locked, so unless somebody was in here during the lodge and stayed after the door was locked, we couldn't figure it out. He says it's not a ghost. He thought it was just a man. His son was cooking one day and heard a man cough into his ear so loud that it startled him, and he hit his head he was in the refrigerator, he hit his head on the door of the refrigerator. And that spooked him pretty good. He's also heard talking and laughing in the kitchen area. The lodge was established in England in the early 1800s and came to America, I think, in the 1830s. I think it started here in the 1850s, right before the Civil War. During the Civil War, the OddFellows disbanded and then reformed after the Civil War was over. We moved here in 1915. This was a mercantile bank and doctor's offices prior to us moving in. I'm hoping to find any kind of activity. There seems to be a lot here, and I would just like to catch some on audio or visual. It'd be very interesting to see what goes on up here. Well, that sounded kind of interesting. Could be outside, I'm not sure, but it seems like there's always something going on up here. But I'd really like to catch something. It'd be very interesting.
Hey y'all, it's Buffy with Reporter Chicks. You will not guess who I have here with me. It is Jimmy Kelly Billman in the flesh. How are you?
I'm doing great. It's good to see you again.
You too. Now, we're here at the OddFellows Lodge in Waxahachie, Texas. You are a member of said lodge.
Yes, I am.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about how you got involved with that and what brought us here tonight?
When I got here to do the walkthrough, it was actually a Monday night. They were going to have a lodge meeting, and when they came in the lodge, I did a walk around, you know, just kind of check things out and did some audio recordings and took a few pictures.
So what brings us here tonight? Why are we here?
Well, during our first investigation, we actually did have a few things happen. In the front room here, the ante room, the entrance to the actual lodge hall, we had the door actually fly open on its own after we know it had been shut and latched, and it actually knocked some of the pictures and different things on the wall off. I'd showed you that a little bit earlier.
Yeah, and you had said that because of you suspected that the reason it did that was...
the members, when you come through that door in the ante room, the only people that are allowed past that door with it closed behind them are actual members of the lodge.
Right.
When we walked through the door, it was shut behind us, and at the time, I wasn't a member of the lodge yet. The other, I think there was 3 others that weren't members in the room too. And Wes Calvert and Sandy Bell were outside the door. And when that door flung open, we were actually in this room right here in the pool hall itself.
Okay.
Andy and I looked at one another and thought, oh no, someone's already broken something. You know, we just got in here because we were just setting up for the investigation when that happened. And so we went out there real quick and realized what happened, saw the stuff on the floor, went around the corner and thought somebody else had done it, and everyone outside that door was looking in trying to figure out which one of us had flung it open.
Oh wow.
So it was it didn't freak us out, anything like that. It was just one of those things that when the realization of what had happened was there, then we knew something was going to...
Now, did you say you saw a shadow or an apparition here in the lodge?
That was not another... That was another gentleman. There's actually been a few sightings of it. I really can't give the names of the other members, but one of the gentlemen that was a secretary at the time actually saw a full-bodied apparition of a gentleman who he thought had broken into the lodge while he was here at night working by himself, standing in the doorway of the ante room looking into the lodge hall itself. He was at his desk, and he tried to find out who it was, where he went to, and when he went downstairs to check the door and realized it was locked and no one was in the building, he got on the phone right away and called other lodge members to get up here quick, you know.
Yeah.
So it was...
So this person or entity that he saw was so clear enough that he was even able to make out a description to him. He said he had glasses on. Well, we will find out, guys. We're going to be here for a couple hours. Again, this is Jimmy Kelly Billman. He's famous. You'll want his autograph. I'm going to get it later. Yeah. In fact, I've already got it. I had dinner with Jimmy. So we're going to go investigate. We'll talk to you guys in a little bit.
That sounds good.
Hi, y'all. I'm here with
Sandy Batesville.
And you are?
I am an investigator with Wide Awake Paranormal, but I'm also a curator and historian, and so I kind of do a lot of the history stuff for Wide Awake, and so I thought I'd tell you some of the history of this building.
I would love to hear it.
Okay. This building originally was built as a bank building, and the reason why the OddFellows purchased it in, I think, 1911 and finally had a final meeting, or their first meeting in 1912, was because the original building for Lodge 80 was actually over on the opposite corner over by the old Rogers Hotel, but there was a catastrophic fire and it took out the original OddFellows building, and it also took out the hotel and a few other things in the downtown area. So the OddFellows actually decided, they met in a few other buildings first, but then they actually settled upon this building. One of the reasons, as you can tell, is the beautiful big area.
Yeah.
And it had to be renovated. It took them a year to renovate to finally have their first meeting here in about 1912. And other things that are in this building, there were some old doctor's offices, and there's also merchant stores down below. So there was a lot of activity in the building. One thing that a lot of people don't realize when we're talking about the OddFellows, how the OddFellows, some people speculate on how they got their name, but basically it's a sect that is built on love, friendship, and truth. And there is a female side to this. Just like the Masons have the Eastern Stars, there's also the Rebeccas. And so this lodge is also a Rebecca lodge, and I'm a Rebecca, and so I know all the secret words.
Yay!
And so it's going to be interesting because a lot of the Rebeccas here have told stories. A lot of the older Rebeccas who are now in their 80s and use that chair a lot.
I love that chair.
Eventually before we leave tonight. But they actually don't like staying here after dark by themselves.
Really?
They try and get out of this building as fast as they can. And they always have heard noises and things in here, and they always say, oh, that's our ghost.
Oh, so. And have you experienced anything?
I actually had a small experience here not too long ago. It was actually behind, right over here by the stairwell. I had taken a picture, and it almost looked like a light bulb that was floating in the air. We actually have that picture. But the interesting part was I thought I saw somebody like dart into the room over there, but it was just like a shadow figure, very quick, and I can't tell because there were so many windows behind, you know, on the other side. You know, who knows what I was seeing, but it did catch my eye, and I took that picture, and interestingly enough, that picture has this bright light bulb. It's not like an orb, it looks like a light bulb.
That's really, I can't wait to see that. I want to see that.
And as you can see, there's no light bulbs in here, so it wasn't like a light bulb from here.
Well, I think we are really going to have a heads up with you being a Rebecca and knowing the history that you do. I think that'll just really help us out on tonight's investigation.
Yeah.
Sorry. Excuse me.
It's hot.
It is really very
hot.
Warm. In case you can't tell, I am beating up. Moist. So I'm ready to, are you ready to do this? Are you ready to investigate it?
I'm ready to investigate.
All right, we're going to investigate it. Hey guys, I want to kind of see what we've got going on here. Andy, why don't you tell me a little bit about what this little spread out is and what we're doing?
Okay, we're going through a pre-investigation here, and we're going through each room, and we're plotting out each room on a graph, and we're taking tri-field meter readings right now, and I'm listing each one in each room for what we're getting. Like in the mess hall where we are here, it's 0.4 to 0.6, and over in that corner, the 7.4 to 7.6 on tri-meter.
Yeah, you and I got that, yeah.
So that's pretty much what we're doing. Going through and just
What's the next step after this?
The next step after this, I think what we're going to do is right now we have Wes setting up some of the cameras for the DVR system, and we'll do the pre-camera sweep with him going through that.
A lot of work goes into this, doesn't it, guys?
A ton.
Paperwork.
Tons of work, lots of paperwork.
That's fun.
It is fun.
Bureaucracy of paranormal.
Exactly. Hey guys, we just finished the interviews and all the preliminary work that we do. We're about to get started. I am super excited to be getting in that lodge. We've already had some sounds happen. Hopefully we'll be able to, I think we got it on camera. Hopefully we'll be able to play it for you later on. So we are ready to crack this thing out and investigate it.
Was that you whistling?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, that's it.
Light on?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was on. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty bright. All right. Okay. All right, Andy, since you're the member here and everything, we'll have you start with the EVP session.
Okay.
And just ask loud because the recorders are everywhere.
Okay. All right. There ain't brothers here with us tonight. I'm an OddFellow and host Noble Grant. I've sat in every chair in this place. We've had a lot of new brothers come in. I know that some of them have tattoos. A lot of the older brothers really didn't like us having tattoos. But we've doubled the size of the lodge within 10 years. I think we'll go sit in the past grand chair for a minute. See if anybody come by and sit beside me. Well, I'm sitting in the past grand chair. I've earned my spot to sit here. I'd like for a brother to come over here to me and talk to me. Or a sister. Is there any Rebecca's here tonight? You know, nowadays they let women in the OddFellows. We don't have any in this lodge yet. I'm sure it's a matter of time that we will. We're going to have some new brothers join in about 2 weeks. So we're going to have another big initiation up here. We put on a pretty good initiation. We got some good strangers coming in to be brothers.
That was me. About to get up to walk a little bit.
So we're here for friendship, love, and truth. We're here to help the distressed, bury the dead, educate the orphan. Relieve the distress. Is there anybody here in distress? How good it is to be an OddFellow. Is there any old bankers that used to work up here? Is there any bankers here? Or doctors here? Well, I sure like to visit with some of y'all. I would have a real hard time
We're going to the pool room where all the shenanigans take place.
Okay, this is, we're going into the pool room. Marble pool. Right here at the pool table.
Hey Andy, what kind of stuff's been going on in here?
I don't know. When I was here last time investigating, we had some K2 hits here on the pool table, very briefly. I don't know, you know, but this is where we like to hang out before lodge, smoke cigarettes by the window. This is where we just got these pool tables refurbished. When I first was here, we had to put styrofoam cups in there because all the pockets were rotten. But we just got these done, and this has really helped us get a lot of the young brothers in. So there's some pretty good pool sharks here.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of like K2 hits were you getting? Were they like yes and no stuff or?
Well, when we first came in, we sat down and I was asking people to play pool, and it hit, and that was it.
Oh, okay.
But this is where we like to hang out before lodge and after lodge. And I've always felt, when I was here by myself, I always felt like somebody's in here watching me. You know?
Oh, really?
Yeah. The whole place like that, but especially in here, is always kind of.
Every time you're by yourself?
Every time I was by myself. Every time I was up here by myself cooking. I used to come up here like I used to be off on Mondays, so I used to come here on Mondays and cook. I was the food warden for 4 years.
Heck yeah.
And I cooked every Monday up here by myself. And sometimes I never heard, you know, pool balls or anything hit, but I always felt like somebody's up here with me. I wasn't ever up here by myself.
Do any of the older guys play?
Raise your hand again. Go back to the position you were at. Raise your hand and move it. Move it just like you did. All right, something just blacked that out. There's a spot right here of light. See where I'm shining my light right here? Okay, it wasn't me, but see how I'm blocked? Okay, see the light on the wall and see me block it out? Yep. I was standing just like this and something blocked that out.
Is there any brothers here that want to play some pool? I know there's a couple of old brothers you just got to get in here and try to beat us. Possum, you used to come in here we get a cigarette. You always wanted to bum a cigarette off somebody. Buffy's got some cigarettes.
I do. Actually, Sandy has them now.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I was filming that.
What the heck?
Dude, I was totally filming that.
You didn't bump the table?
I didn't touch the table.
I just let go of the table and just.
I was filming that.
Awesome.
I was filming.
And these tables are stable.
Hold on. I'm going to stop this real quick because I'm going to tell you what'll tell me if it would be totally awesome. Is if that K2 meter went off right before that happened.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
I wasn't paying attention.
What just happened, Buffy?
We were talking about Possum bumming a smoke, and Andy said that I had some cigarettes, and I said yes I did, and the K2 was sitting on top of the pool balls, and as you went to get a shot of it, I mean the K2 just...
And right now we're debunking because we wanted to make sure that it wasn't Andy's hands, because he did let go of the table. But I can guarantee you he can rock this table with full force. This thing is solid.
I think I had like right there. It had to be.
Okay. Now we're trying to debunk this. So
I had my hands right here.
He had his hands just like that. All right, shake the table or try to shake the table. Just pull your hands off of it normal. Put your weight back on it. Now I'm gonna back up here. Shake the table as hard as you can. I mean, I hear you lifting it for it to fall, and there's no way.
It fell totally different.
Yeah.
Did the K2 go off when it fell, or
no?
Facing
I didn't know.
It didn't. But okay, so
It looked like something that pushed the K2.
Yeah,
all
it
right.
did.
So now that we've attempted to debunk and could not recreate the situation that just happened, let's get back to business.
So turn it on and warm it up.
Go for it. That's perfect.
It's Texas. Mike, should I pull the antenna up or not?
I wouldn't.
It's blatant. That's what it said.
Go.
That's a weird noise.
Yeah, it does that sometimes. Feel free to go ahead and flash like 20 to 25 pictures.
You want me to give the flash warning, or that's that?
Nah, you can go. We know you're flashing, so everybody just be prepared for flashing.
I think I just heard shit.
You're going to use any abusive language. Know the rules.
They get a lot of radio stations here, we don't.
What's that humming?
Andy, were you humming?
No, see, it just stopped.
That was a condensate, wasn't it, again?
Yes,
Okay.
condensate on top of the air conditioner.
I'm not from the air conditioner.
I'm just trying to make sure it's not sticking, but it's not. WKRC Cincinnati. What was that, KPRC Cincinnati? WKRT.
All right, go ahead, start it.
You want me to start it?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Whoever is here, maybe it's you, Possum, maybe it's not. If there's anyone here, though, we've got a little machine on the table. It's a radio. I'm sure you recognize a transistor radio. But you can speak into it, and we might be able to actually hear you. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with us? Did you just say yes? Okay, we're gonna start off. I'm gonna say my name. My name is Sandy. Jimmy?
My name is Jimmy Kelly Billman.
Yeah, it is.
That's famous Jimmy Kelly Billman. He says all three. How about you, mister?
Andy.
Who?
Buffy?
Wes,
Who else?
Who?
Who the hell is Mike?
Yep.
What's your name? Can you say one of our names? Do you want to talk to one of us?
Wes? Sound like Wes to me.
They always pick the quiet ones. Do you want to speak to Wes? Can you say that again?
Stop scanning.
You know what's so funny is I found that it usually sticks after we get like some kind of a response. Is that how you find it too?
Yeah, but I also have realized that after it's been scanning for a little while, it tends to overheat, and that's why it
Oh,
stops.
okay. Wes, you want to ask a question or two?
What's your name? Well, I just saw that light going across there.
Why are you here?
Not that. That Andy line.
Yeah.
I thought I just saw a shadow, but
Here you go. Here you go. Can you say Jimmy Billman? Say Jimmy Billman for me.
Oh.
Are you a Republican?
I just thought I got stuck.
Possum, is that you? Possum?
Did somebody just laugh? Alright.
Hey Sandy, you know what we're doing?
What?
We're investigating it.
Yeah. I don't want to throw it at you.
I know, right?
Throw it at me. Tell me when you're about to throw it at me, and then I'll move it.
Okay.
I got the K2 going too. Should we just?
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I guess. I think. Let's do a little bit, and let's just start around here. Doors open. It is dark as shit.
No kidding.
Excuse my language. Do you even have like a flashlight?
No.
I have.
Wait,
one.
I have that ear. Where's that ear thing at?
You know what? I actually have. I have my millimeter. Will you hold the K2? Can you hold the K2?
Yeah.
Okay, you hold the K2. Okay, and I've got the millimeter with the light on it. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna do that so we can at least see what we're doing. Let's start out here in the hallway.
Okay.
You want to set the K2 maybe over here?
Yeah.
And I'll hold on to this. And when you're ready. Okay, so we're now in session 2 for me, and it's session 2 for you too.
Yep. I'm gonna point it at you.
And we are in the hallway of the OddFellows Lodge and the Rebecca's. And we've had other things happen in this hallway. So let's see what happens now. Possum, are you still here?
Can you even see that K2 light? Not really.
I can see the K2.
Oh,
Can
okay.
you see it?
Just a little bit.
If there's anybody here with us in the hallway, do you see the green light that's in front of me? There's one in front of me on the table, and there's also one in my hand. And if you would just walk toward either of those green lights, it may cause one of them to light up in colors, and we can tell that you're here. Okay, we're moving into the anteroom. This is actually, and a light just came on for the motion detector. This is the doorway where the man with the Buddy Holly glasses was seen by Brad. He was actually sitting at the desk. Currently I'm shooting into where the closets are. But now I'm going to go right into the lodge. Brad was when he looked up and saw the little man in the doorway that is now behind you. Is there anyone in the lodge with us tonight?
Over here is where I felt the dump underneath my feet whenever we were doing an EVP session.
You're like this way, but what happened?
I was standing like this,
Uh-huh.
and I was asking questions, and all of a sudden I just felt this really big thump underneath my feet. And Mike heard it, and he thought it was like a car door slamming, but I felt it on the bottom of my feet, like somebody hit the bottom of the floor at my feet.
And that would be interesting because the ceilings here are like 20 feet tall. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm shooting upward. And you can see that the ceilings up here are almost as tall as the ceilings down below where the mercantile stores are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's you behind. Okay,
That's
you
me
behind
walking. I'm filming you right now. Yeah.
I was watching that shadow in the doorway.
Oh, sorry.
No,
yeah, I know
okay.
it freaks you out, right?
I know. I'm just looking around because Wes thinks that's where he saw that shadow go by.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought we saw a shadow over here in the pool room. And since we only have a half hour, let's go ahead and just keep on moving through the building. You have the K2.
Yeah,
right?
I've got it.
Okay. Okay, we are going to move out of the lodge area. And we're moving into the pool room where it's been quite fun tonight.
Yes, it has.
Okay, my favorite part of this game room are the rules. I like how it says you can't put your feet on the walls, yet there's a ton of footmarks on these walls. Who put their feet on the wall? Mr. Childs, are you here? I hear you are a mean man. If you're so mean, are you going to try and scare us girls? I'm just looking for where the chairs are.
You can find them the way I do.
I'm just filming them shooting down into the hand. Now the shadow, when you guys were here, was it over in this direction that you saw the shadow?
It was, Mike saw it right.
Right about here?
Yeah.
See, that's where we
Where
kind of
that
had
light
seen.
is, he said it blocked it out.
Okay. And see, we saw a shadow go across here. And there's a street that's right up there, and cars come this direction.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I don't know, you know, we couldn't debunk it because another car didn't come by. What's behind all these locked doors? I know what's behind these doors. Do you? Did you just say something?
No.
I don't know if it's maybe this AC unit, but I thought I heard somebody say something again. Let me mark that. Okay, we're at 1709. You know, there's no reason to hide. We want to actually talk to you. This is your chance. Whew.
Motion detector.
Hello, light. To be honest with you, I get the creeps up here in the front.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think this is where you like to hang out. I think you like to hide in these rooms because nobody comes in these rooms very often. And I can tell you why. They are full of junk. I'm going to film you. Okay. Say hello, camera.
Hi, camera.
Do you have anything to say to the ghost here?
I'd like you to come out. We've got about 10 minutes, give or take. Any kind of noise you can make would it be appreciated. Sandy will be able to hear you pretty good with her headphones on.
Here's all the books. Books tell all the secrets. Well, some of them anyway. Do you get upset when we come in this room? Can you please make a noise for us? You can do it anywhere in the building, as long as we can hear it. Nothing on the K2, huh?
Mm-mm.
I'm getting temperature readings like 90 degrees.
Preach on that.
Actually 83.3.
It feels so much hotter than that.
I know. It's the humidity. I want to go into the doctor's offices.
Okay.
Here's the spooky garage sale room. Now this is where I got an EVP and a screech noise the last time. And nobody else heard the screech. I mean, we didn't hear it at the time audibly, but when we went back and played the tape, it was very clear on the recorder. So unless we just missed it and it was a bird, I really don't know what it was. I know there's a dead bird over there in that corner.
Oh no.
It is. I'm sad.
Poor birdie.
Okay, we're in the doctor's office. I think it was a doctor's office. Here's the reception area. Hey, I want my appointment. Where are you? We're coming up on about 9 minutes left. All right. Dead bird. Somewhere in that corner. Oh, there it is. I hear that the building next door is quite haunted also. This building over here. Do you travel from building to building? Can you make any kind of sound for us at all? I can't believe nobody wants to even scare us. Did you just breathe?
No. I'm standing perfectly still. Breathing normally.
If that was you breathing, can you do it again?
Can you make this device I'm holding in my hand, if you step in front of it or come near it, it'll change colors. It'll be real pretty.
Put it down.
I'm holding it like I've got the camera on it like this. You want me to put it down?
Well, I think we could try it. Let's try it in the center of the room. Actually, let's go into this area back here because this kind of captures all the areas. We can, I don't know, is there a way to get through right here? I usually just go through here, but I don't know if we can all go this way.
Yeah, we went through there last time. Are you hoping to talk to the guys?
I think they are, Buffy. I don't think they really like women in here.
Keep going blurry.
They've never really treated the Rebeccas. I mean, well, when I say that, I just say the Rebeccas are kind of an afterthought at this point.
Yeah.
I think at one time the Rebeccas were really big, but now we're just trying to save, you know, the order. A lot of lodges have started allowing women as Oddfellows. Like
that's what Andy
Lodge.
said. Yeah.
Yeah, but see, this lodge doesn't allow that. The boys here, it is definitely a boys' club. Okay, we are at 24. Is that 24? Yeah, I don't know my glasses.
Yeah.
So we've got about 5 minutes. Let's go into the commissary. I'm confused.
I know, like, where are we?
It's like a labyrinth.
It is.
Actually, you want to see
like
something?
A maze.
Okay, since we're here, we might as well watch. Nightmare Before Christmas. Where's Jack? Come on, Jack. Did you see that? I just found these today. Christmas trees everywhere. It's Christmas everywhere. All right. You like Christmas trees? You can have Christmas all year round.
What was that? Did you hear that?
What did it sound like?
Something popped right in front of me. Is that coffee pot click?
It might be hot, might be popping.
That's what, maybe.
Shine your camera back over there towards the, yeah, go back that way. There you go. Yeah, that's what it was. I saw a shadow, but it's just caused by your camera. There you go. Whoa, oh, that's a motion detector.
Did y'all open that door? That door wasn't open a second ago.
Which door?
That one right in front of us.
Really, this one?
Yeah.
Huh.
We'll have to check the videotape, but I was filming back here a minute ago, and now all of a sudden that's showing light through there.
Alright. I think this used to be the old doctor's office here.
Yeah.
Watch your step in here, there's a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Is any old doctors, old bankers still around here? Yeah, there's a DVR camera.
I go through that way and everything in the front office.
Yeah. It's hard to get through that.
Yeah.
We still got a bunch of old garage sale stuff in here. Is anybody up here in these front rooms? That must be them talking downstairs. It's pretty soundproof, really. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you're right beside the building. What is that noise? Do you hear that? Like,
Are you sure it's not that camera next to your head? Because mine's making kind of a little bit of a whining noise.
It could be. I think it might be the air conditioner too, maybe. Like a condenser.
Oh, I hear. Yeah, there's some. Well, no, the condenser's real loud when it comes on.
Alrighty.
Still there. Big lights.
Actually, I'm gonna go turn the air conditioner back on here while I'm thinking about it. Did you say you got EVP in this room?
Yes, I was right at that table. I was setting my stuff up, and I got that word aqua. I brought it with me. I'm glad for y'all before we leave if you want to.
It's in here.
It was in here.
Well, and this is pretty much the room where Brad saw little man. He was little, by the way. I don't know if they said that to you. Hey, little man. Did you like to be called little man? Is that your glasses? Who was the little man that Brad saw?
Yeah, I heard that
Yeah.
30 times.
Sounds like somebody in the hallway walking. There's all these trophies in here. Back when we used to have a softball team. That's where we keep our awards. Yeah. And the OddFellows.
I keep hearing like a rustling noise.
a favor and just kind of move your head. Okay.
If there's anyone in the corridor, can you walk toward the door and shake the doorknob? Can you open or shut any door here in the lodge or in the doctor's offices? How about the mess hall? We know you like to go in there. Are you tired? Is that why you're not doing anything anymore?
Whoa, shit. Why'd that come on?
I don't know, and I just saw a flash over there.
Didn't y'all turn the air conditioner
Yeah,
on?
why did the air conditioner come on?
I hear something from behind me.
Is that water fountain over there?
Maybe. This one.
Let's see if that water fountain's humming. That was pretty good.
It sounded like the air conditioner came on inside the lodge.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go check it if y'all don't mind.
It's not that?
I mean, the whole floor is on.
Yeah.
I know. Maybe it's downstairs the air conditioner came on. It might be. But that's what I'm saying. We're tired too, but we'd really like to talk to you.
Excuse me, that was me.
Jimmy, Kelly, Billman.
Yes.
I'm telling you, Catfish Plantation will come back to
Oh,
haunt
man,
you.
it wore me out.
It'll come back to haunt you. Not just once.
But
2,
times.
3, 4 times. All in one night.
Y'all try the fried pickles?
Good.
We had the
Sweet
sweet
potato
potato
fries.
fries with white
Yeah.
chocolate sauce.
Ooh, white
Oh.
chocolate sauce.
It was good.
I like the sweet potato fries. Well, kinda. I thought Jimmy was behind me.
You know what's funny is the camera won't go into focus over here all of a sudden.
Oh, that body.
Yeah, oh yeah, I bet
Yeah,
it
it
is.
could be the-
You're absolutely right. There you go.
But I swear I thought I felt somebody.
Well, this is what you look like after 12 hours of investigating. I have my black coffee here because I have to drive Mike Roberts back. Anyway, had a great time here. Everybody was wonderful. I loved working with everybody. We had some pretty awesome stuff I think you guys are gonna dig. K2 got slapped off some pool balls. We heard some people heard some footsteps in the hallway. We had some people heard voices. I had standing just like this in the lodge and tap just right under my feet. I felt it in the balls of my feet. So I think we got all of that on camera. I know we got the most awesome shot on camera, which was the K2 coming off the pool balls, and we did debunk that. We tried, you know, to recreate it and whatever, and it just wasn't happening. So I'm really excited for you guys to see that. Everybody was wonderful. Y'all say hi. Say hi. How are you? Tired? Tired? Yeah.
There you go, another 12 hours. Come on.
Oh no. What else? Give me a minute. Come here, Jimmy. Come here, Jimmy. The famous Jimmy Kelly Billman. Everybody. My intimate friend, Jimmy Kelly
Yes.
Billman. Yeah.
Me and my
They shared a
cricket.
dinner together.
And your cricket. What'd you do with your cricket?
I don't know. He flew away actually. or jumped off anyway. So
Oh,
I heard him step
you're
on
just
him.
too famous for him, Jimmy.
well, it happens. A little too hot to touch. I
Well,
guess,
sometimes, yeah. I got to stand away sometimes
Yeah,
just
well,
because it's
I
just
can understand. The sun shines over
your
my house all
aura.
the time. Yeah,
It's
that's it.
huge. Anyways, we had a wonderful time. I hope to come back, and I can't wait for you guys to see this. It's going to be awesome. Anyway, we like I said, fun investigating it. And till next time, I'll see you next time. I'm Buffy. Bye, y'all.